What is up, guys? Back for a third poker vlog. It is Sunday, and I'm playing in a little bit of a different league. It's called Game Theory. It's the actual YouTube channel's league. I'm pretty sure it's like the same exact rules, maybe like a little bit of minor tweaks, but you know, I'm getting destroyed in fantasy football. Shout out to my boy Henry. I'll probably throw his picture up here somewhere. I love you, Henry, but right now your team is beating me super bad. So I decided to go do something I'm good at, which is, I wouldn't say good at, but I'm better at poker than I am fantasy football, apparently. So I'm going to go in there and hopefully show you some really cool hands, and hopefully I do pretty good, because if I do bad in football and poker, that won't be fun. Anyways, I will see you at the table. What is up, guys? Back for another poker vlog, and I got pocket nines to start with. I'm having a lot of fun playing here at Firefly in Alpharetta. Definitely check it out. I'm going to link their YouTube channel down below. But yeah, it's the first hand, and I'm going to call. I'm going to limp in with nines. I like nines. I don't love them. They're a middle pair. They're not bad. They're just really, really hard to play. But you will notice the flop's going to be 8, 3, 10 rainbow. So I have second pair on this. I'm not really looking for a straight draw. Theoretically, another card could come and give me an option at it, but I'm going to check it over. And from here, we're going to get the ace of diamonds, definitely a scare card. At this point, I have third pair, so not really good, but you never know what everyone else has. So I'm going to either check or call a small bet, and neither of those come. I think we go check, check. Then a king comes, king of spades. And if you notice, I check really quickly. I'm just trying to get out, but he's going to bet big. And at this point, I have fourth paired on this board. Not really good. The girl to his left is going to call. I'm going to fold. I just don't think I got this. So, you know, with fourth pair, it would be a really hero call. But I'll go ahead and tell you, yeah, I fold it. You won't see my card in this one. And I lose this first pot. All right, guys, I'm back with my second hand. It is historically one of my best hands to date. It's the Queen 10 offsuit. If you look back at my very first poker video, I won my first ever hand with a Queen high straight. So, of course, I'm going to play it. Depending on where the game is, I'm going to typically just call. If it's late in the game and action is on me and I have some limpers, I'm probably going to 3-bet it. Or if I'm trying to get some hand protection as far as like wanting to play it, I'm going to 3-bet it. But with being such a low blinds, being I believe at this point it was 150 or 50 and 25, I'm just going to do any standard call. So I'm going to put my card weight on there. I'm going to call 100. And what I'm hoping for is to get a couple of different players in the pot so I can build it. If there's one thing I've noticed, I'm a way better post-flop player than I am pre-flop. I know that it's pretty easy to do pre-flop, but sometimes you get like 7s, 8s, and 9s in particular, and you want to get kind of spicy with it. Post-flop, it's easier to go ahead and like make calls, try to do bluffs, but we're going to get to a flop, and I'm going to get 2 jacks and an 8, jack of hearts, jack of spades, 8 of diamonds. Not the worst flop in the world. I'm 1 away from a straight. I have an overcard. Sure, a jack beats me. At this point, an 8 beats me, but I just don't think anyone's holding on to an 8 unless it's like ace 8. I don't know about king 8, but I'm going to lead out with an over, and I'm going to get 1 fold. I want to show strength. I want to play the jacks, and I'm going to get a couple callers. So maybe someone's got like a ace 8 or something like that. But we're going to get down to the turn, and the turn's going to be pretty good for me. It's going to be a 10 of spades. So it gives me a pair. It gives me the second pair, actually, to be exact. So I'm going to check it, though, because I am a little bit nervous that they called me post-flop. And river's going to end up being really good for me. It's going to be the queen of diamonds, giving me 2 pair. So theoretically, pocket pair and jacks loses. I win that hand. All right, guys. So I think I'm the button in this, or I'm right behind the button, and I get king 5 suited. So if it's late game, I'm probably never playing this. I'll play ace 5 suited. I'd play probably king 8, king 9, king 10 suited. But king 5 suited, it's early. The blinds are going to be 25, 50. Of course, I'm going to call because you never know how the flop comes. It could be It could be 2 clubs and I have the second nut club flush. It could be it could be 2 kings. It could be a king, a5. I've seen some crazy stuff with king 5. But we're going to get one of those. We're going to get a flop of jack, ace, 8. So sorry, we're going to get one of those clubs, I mean. I have an overcard. Nothing really. To be honest with you, I don't know what I'm thinking in this moment. I'm going to check over, though, to see how I'm at, because if I get a bet, I'm probably going to fold. But when the second card comes as a 10 of clubs, I'm one away from a flush. I want to show that maybe I'm trying to do a trap bet, and they're going to check to me, and I'm just kind of thinking to myself, what can I do? Like I said, I got a flush option. I got a king, so I don't think anyone's got an ace if everyone's checking to me. So I'm going to put out a bet for 250, and he's going to fold over there. And after he thinks he's going to fold, and I think I'm going to actually end up picking up this pot. I know I win it for sure, but I thought maybe there was one more guy to my right, and he's going to think about it for a little bit, and I'm going to win that pot. So not a bad hand at all. What is up, guys? So this is the 4th hand that I'm showing. It is probably like the 10th or 11th hand of the night. What you should know is that I'm on major tilt right here with ace 3. Ace 3 is not a bad hand if it's suited. Ace 3 offsuit is pretty bad because you got to know that anyone with an ace is going to play. And just statistically speaking, you're crushed almost every single time unless you have like ace 2. But I'm on tilt. I'm calling 3 bets with ace 3. I have no idea what in the world I'm thinking, because unless that flop is amazing and everything goes check, 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 I'm probably not playing. Maybe if I spike an ace or something, I hang around and see what happens. But, you know, it was a dumb call in the moment. So flop's going to come, and it's going to be 2, 3, 8 rainbow. It's not the worst. I was hoping to hit maybe like 2, 3, 4, or maybe 3, 4, 5 and flop a straight, but that's thinking too selfish. But no, I'm going to check, and then player to my left is going to put in a really big bet of about 700. You know, for that, guys, with middle pair, I can't stay, so I'm going to end up losing this hand and folding. So talk about a major upgrade, right? So we have the ace 7 offsuit. Still don't know what I'm thinking. What I'm really thinking is I'm playing some real bad poker. I think at this point I'm a short stack, so I'm just trying to make magic happen. I'm going to call, and all the good players are going to fold because they probably shouldn't play this hand. Maybe if it's like late in the game, but with 3 tables going, you know they're going to be pretty tight. So I'm going to call, and flop's going to come, and it's going to be 8, 5, 5. So absolutely not the worst I could get, but probably close to the worst. So with 8, 5, 5, you know I'm probably not going to call any big bets, so I'm going to check, and he checks over again, and it's going to come 8, 5, 5 jack. Not bad. I'm ace high at this moment. Honestly, 5 got me dominated, 8 beats me, jack beats me. The only way I really win this is if an ace comes, and I think what happens from here is I'm just thinking that the guy to my right's bluffing after he checks. Maybe he has a jack and I can beat him, because not many people here are amazing. There's some good players, but not anyone I don't think is going to be, slow rolling me. But he's going to bet 400. I'm going to call because I'm just not a believer at this point in time. And everyone else to my left's going to fold. He's going to take those chips, move them to the middle, and I'm going to be able to see a river. So the river is going to come, and it's going to be a 6 of spades. I mean, I missed my straight, which I never really had a chance at. I missed the ace, which is my only out. So if he bets anything, I'm going to fold. I just got to think that I lose, given that he's bet 400, and he's actually going to bet 700. So if you notice, I really haven't played much with this player. He's not bad. I just don't know what he has. He could have a jack. I'm going to look at my hand one more time, and in the moment, it was a tough laydown. Looking back at it, not a real tough laydown. I have nothing. I'm ace high, and I see too many hero calls that maybe I thought I was going to do one, but not this time. I'm going to let this thing go. I think I just think about it, and thankfully, I find a pretty easy fold, actually. So I lose that hand after putting in about 400 post-flop, just doing a call. So I got out for the minimum because he told me he had 5s, and I lose. So right back where we started, guys, and I'm going to get pocket nines, but this time spades and clubs as opposed to hearts and diamonds. So I didn't tell you this, but the last time I played nines, the woman that won actually won with pocket sixes. So I would have had her beat. So I'm a little bit on tilt at this moment. I think my nines are really good at this point. I'm probably going to call, I would say anything but an all-in. And I think they're going to 3-bet me up to 400. I'm going to call. With my nines, why can't I? I mean, I'm already on tilt. You already got to think that I lost with nines anyways. So we're going to get to a flop, and the flop's going to be 4, jack, 2, 2 diamonds. Not bad. I got second pair. There is some straight equity out there as well as flush. I don't have a single diamond in my hand, so I'm not feeling real good about that. I would say that it's probably best to check this or bet it. I don't know. I think the best thing to do in this moment is probably bet it because you want to act like you have jacks or something, and that's what I do. So I bet for 600. That's what I do in the moment. I think looking back at it, that's definitely the best call. And I'm going to get some callers, though, and it's going to come to a 5 of spades. So we're going to have 4, jack, 2, 5. So if someone had like ace 3 suited, it gets there. I could see that. I got, like I said, I still have second pair, so it's not bad. So, we're going to get our bets out there, and we're going to end up going check, check. I think that was just the old bet from the previous one. So check, check, and we get the 2 of hearts. So at this point, I mean, I don't know what you can do. I feel really good. I don't think anyone's calling me with, a 2. He's going to bet 800. I'm going to call. It turns out he actually had a 2, and he had 10-2 suited, so he wins that hand. All right, guys, so I'm on major tilt. I see the 10s. When I see these 10s, what I'm thinking initially is, well, I'm not even going to lie. At this point, it's probably about 6 o'clock. My fantasy football team has gotten destroyed. I don't care to go home. I got a few good hands. I'm going to go all in. So I go all in with these 10s, and I'm hoping for a call. At this point, though, I think I scare everybody off. I'm hoping, and they're just going to throw those chips over. And oddly enough, the 10s are going to hold up. I'm going to win this pot, and you know that I got to show it. He just is moving. You see him moving those cards out there. They're going to ship me those over there, and I show the 10s, and I win, so not bad. All right, guys, so one of my last hands that I'm showing in this video, I'm on major tilt with ace-jack suited, and you got to think, I'm losing in fantasy football. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I really don't have anything to lose, so what do? Well, you're about to see. Colin.
Oh my god. It's not on you? Oh, sorry. He's filming it. Filming you.
How much did you care when you do your hand?
It says 8,200. 5K to call. 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. Oh my god, dude. 8,100.
My camera's about to die, but you saw my hand. Sorry.
No. Oh, that's not good.
Never, ever go all in with ace-jack, but it worked out. So, yeah, talk about a crazy hand, ace-jack. So, I wanted to show one of my hands from the live stream. I love those ace-jack hands. This one's not suited. I'm going to 3-bet it, though. You got to love it. At this point, I'm actually doing really good. I'm one of the top stacks, so I'm actually not on tilt. I am on the upswing. David's a good player, younger guy. He's going to call. At this point, you can see that he's got 7-4 suited. Not bad, a little bit loose for me, but he hits nothing. He's got a heart, sure. But I got the top heart. We're going to check. 9's going to come off. At this point, I still got him dominated. He needs a 4 or 7. He's going to bet big, though, and I haven't played much with him. I don't know what he's got, but you've got to think that in my situation, we go check, and then he bets big on a 9 of all things. I don't know. So I think about it for a little bit. I look around at his stack, at my stack. I'm actually looking over at the screen, and I'm going to end up making this call. And he's probably thinking, you see his face, he's probably like, what is he doing? I get lucky. I get an ace. And he does something that I really, really don't like. So the graphic says I win, but he hasn't made his move yet. And that's my face after he does 5,000 chips. So he bets 5,000 into a pretty decent-sized pot. At this point, when you got a big bet like that, he's either bluffing or he's got an amazing hand. But I just don't know what he could have at this point. There is a possible straight showing, and in the moment, I say there's no possible straight, which I guess my math skills aren't the best. So maybe it's good. Maybe me being dumb is good because I thought there was no straight possibility, but there actually is. I talked to him. I'm chatting him up because I don't really know what he's doing, and I'm really just talking to myself. So I'm thinking, I'm just in an awful situation. And it felt like it lasted a whole minute. And maybe it did, but I'm actually going to call him, and he says, good call, and I win.
What is up, guys? Finally made it home. I am about to fall asleep. But just to fill you in, you can keep up with my hands on the live stream. I probably could take the time to cut them out and put them in. I may do that, but in the event that I don't, this is like a whole outro. But I ran hot tonight, made some crazy calls, some crazy all-ins, some crazy actually not really any bluffs. I don't bluff, but it's a lot of fun. I ended up getting 3rd place. Yes, after being a severe short stack early on during the day, we bounced back. That's what poker's all about. And it was a lot of fun. But anyways, I've had a lot of fun the last couple weeks. I've made 3 or 4 final tables in the last 2 weeks. Getting much better. Babe, you think I'm getting better?
Yes.
She thinks I'm getting better. So, anyways, guys, much love to the family. Like, subscribe. Comment if you think I should sell some merch. But anyways, I love you guys. Peace out.